Hi YouTube, this is me again, coming up for my follow-up of my first video on how to how I am coming up with my own weight loss or attempt. So I was talking about how I was finding cringy that Amberlynn Reid was lying to herself and giving up on herself. And that's why I decided, since so many people were commenting in their own video about her, about how she just goes around telling that she wants to lose weight but kept on adding. I think she gone up like 200 or 300 pounds, something like that, which is really, really bad for her and really upsetting for people like me that really like had real trouble losing weight. And not because people like me do eat a lot, but there's so many things going on in some people's life other than just making mukbangs that we lose track on taking care of ourselves and taking care of our health, so it becomes harder and harder to achieve anything that could possibly help us losing that weight. And so now I started, we're now on the fourth day. I started to train, and well, starting with simple walks and stretching at first. And the two first day they went really well. uh, First day I did I guess around 1,800 steps, which is around a kilometer and almost a half. And the second day, I did a good 2,000 step, I think, uh, over 2,000 step, and it went well. But on the third day, I was feeling myself, and I was like, "Oh hell yes, I can do that!" And I went for the 3,000 step, which is around 2 kilometer and a quarter, something like that. And at first, the 2,000 first step were all good. And as soon as I turned up for the last 1,000 steps, I felt in pain. But I kept going though. But I was so sore. My calf were like killing me, and I was in pain, and I needed to stop every like 200 step just to stretch my legs because they were so sore. And I was sore when I went to bed. I was sore when I woke up this morning. And I don't know. I'm thinking maybe today I'm not gonna reach for the 3,000 step, but I will do something. If I don't go to the 3,000 step today, I will compensate with a little more exercise. Maybe some stretching with some weightlifting and maybe some squat and ab crunch. But not overdoing it, because seems like my body needs a little break. And so that's what I was thinking. Maybe I can do that training thing and keep pushing myself a little more every day. But I think taking it back every 3 4 days and keep it in low, you know, low profile, 1 or 2 day week, just to let my body rest and regenerate. That would be a little better and help me, not giving up so fast and not being so tired and in pain. As for the food, uh, I was drinking so much water. Um, I did, I did lower the quantity of food. Like the first day was okay, but the second and the third day, all that water drinking had me lower my food intake because I felt like full all day. You know, like I had breakfast and like some small snacking later during the day, but I couldn't even, have lunch because I was so full with water. Uh, I know it's too early to tell or to say that I lost any weight at all, but I feel like my stomach is less, um, you know, less firm, less bloated, not bloated, but you know, the I mean the water retention seemed to be a little less intense. Um, my ankle were swelled up before I started training, and this morning I woke up and my ankle were fine, and my calf weren't all swollen either. So I guess before I can tell any difference in my weight and my my waist, I'm gonna just keep an eye on what's going on with the thing that were wrong instead of what's going on with my waistline. But I feel much better and less tight in my skin, so might have to do a little something. But like I said, it's too early to see any big difference yet. We are talking about only 4 days. Uh, right now, I haven't made my fourth day of exercise. I'm just waiting to feel a little better and more woke. And I have to kind of um, make my schedule for the day, and make sure that I keep some energy and some time for some cleaning and some, you know, taking care of my dog, taking care of my house, uh, just as much as I will do my exercise. Um, so that's about it. I don't know if I can and we'll go through all of that because, like, I quite didn't sleep last night. I had like 2 hours sleep, and then I got woken up by my boyfriend having nightmares. And so I kind of wore off my sleep. So I still stood in bed and tried to rest anyway, but no sleep. You can see. It's not good. It lowers your energy and doesn't make you feel that all that great. But I just hope to fulfill what I'm thinking about, what I want for the day, and hopefully I'm gonna go through all of that and achieve it. Um, yeah. Also, I know there's a lot of personal trainer that have their own video on YouTube, um, in which they have all their own way to explain how to do training. There's some that just are pushy and, go for it and, count your calories. Uh, some other just say, oh, eat whatever you want, but as long as you burn it all off. Um, I think, I think if you're already healthy, you might not get the inch on everybody because everybody like is so different, and everybody um go through uh losing weight and exercising and starting back the healthy life on their own way with their own pace. And you know everybody's different, and their body react differently. So I'm just gonna try to adjust what bit of knowledge I have on being healthy and eating healthy and exercising. What I do remember from the time I was a teenager and was weightlifting a lot and was aiming to become a bodybuilder. Uh, to grab all of that and make my own diet if you want, and make it so it's more um, successful for me the, than trying to do other people's diet or doing those stupid diet they just ads everywhere. And you know take the pills, don't eat too much, and this and that. Yeah, uh, I haven't seen much people being successful in losing weight with the all those supposed magic diet, and you know just do it on my own pace. And that's what people should do. Take their own pace, take their own speed to do what they have to do and accomplish uh, their goals on their own pace, but not give up and keep doing something every day. Just even if it's just a little bit goes far. If you ask me, between doing that little bit and not doing anything, get bored and binge eat. So, uh, another thing is that I wanted to address is you know I I started to binge when I had trouble in life and being emotional. Few years back, I wasn't so much of a binge eater before, but few years back, I don't know, I started to throw myself into emotional eating. So whenever I felt sad, whenever I felt upset, angry, or just stressed out of my life, I was kind of just going for it, like eating like my life depended on it. And that wasn't so much me before, and all of a sudden, I just started doing it. But yesterday I kind of went through a little situation where I went really emotional, really, 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 and because I drank so much water, I realized as I was going to bed that even though I felt so emotional and so, overwhelmed by what happened, the but I didn't binge. I realized, wow, I'm going to bed. I'm not hungry. I'm not starved, and I'm not feeling like going in the pantry and snatch everything that's in there and just go through all of it. I was kind of glad that I did went through it, drinking my glass of water every hour. So when they tell you that if you want to lose weight and you want to stop binge eating, it starts with motivation. It it starts with being decided, but it also starts when you start drinking water. Well, they are right. They're right. They're absolutely right. You know, if you do drink just as much as water as your body should need, then you're not so hungry all the time. And I can I can tell that it's true. And we overthink that, like, oh, that cannot be possible. Water cannot be you know having that much and like impact on how we feel or hunger and stuff. But oh, really, it does. So, you know I'm just gonna keep going drinking all that water and see where it brings me. And you know for now I'm just feeling a little less stiff. um um I do have sore legs though, but I'm less stiff and I have less trouble getting up, and I don't pant every time I take 2-3 steps anymore. So that's a really good sign for me. Um, and I hope to achieve a little more. So that was a small update on what's going on. And oh, yesterday, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, I forgot about talking about the apps I'm using right now that is helping me uh, with taking my water and reminding me to take my walk, my exercise, my vitamins. It is called Step Younger Plus, and I don't know if it works for everybody, but for me, it really helps me keep my focus on what I want to do and what I want to achieve. So, Step Younger. So, on this, gonna let you go. I thank you for watching, and if you like my videos, like. If you want to follow, subscribe, and please be nice to each other. And instead of bashing and bullying each other, encourage yourself for your goal. Encourage yourself and each other to achieve and succeed in life. It's much better for yourself, much better for your health, and it's gonna make you keep your smile on. Have a good day.